There are powers on Earth too hidden to be seen, and conspiracies too vast to comprehend. For years, the world has seen fact distorted, reality manipulated, and the truth concealed. Join the Pierre Sebac podcast to uncover the real meanings behind ancient aliens and their symbolism.
Hi, this is Pierre Sebac, unlocking the keys to the mysteries. Now today we're going to be talking about Cytology, which is really a subdivision of the scaphological tradition. So before we go into that, I want to just sort of break down the word. Now, the term cyto is a prefix, and it comes from the Greek word koutos, which means a vessel. So cytology, therefore, is the study of angelic receptacles within the religious and mythological tradition. And now, cytology can therefore be seen to be, if you like, the backbone of scaphology. And as I've said before in my previous videos, scaphology is the investigation or the academic investigation of angelic ships within the religious and mythological tradition. Now, cytology is differentiated from scaphology because the focus of cytology, it examines the depictions of divine vehicles, but these vehicles are seen to be carriers, which are conceptualized to be types of holders or containers. So in other words, we're dealing here with vessels, or the study of vessels, but specifically the cytological study of vessels. Now, it's supplemental. The academic research into cytology is integral to the scaphological tradition. So in other words, the cytological tradition and the scaphological tradition are firmly interrelated. They are integral. Now, examples of vessels which occur throughout history, which relates to divinities and the cytological traditions, include oil lamps, barrels, and baskets. Now, all of these are containers which are equated with the jinn and with angels. And so, therefore, we can see that within the cytological tradition, the vessel is used as a signifier to denote an angelic ship, but the study of cytology is a branch of the scaphological tradition. So, if we look, therefore, for example, with the genie within the lamp itself is an excellent example of a cytological symbol. So, now within Egyptian symbolism, the genie's lamp is often drawn as a type of Egyptian bark, which is a type of a sailing vessel. So archaically, the genie's lamp is a stylization of the Egyptian bark or an Egyptian vessel. Now, the terminology bark itself is very interesting because the etymology of bark comes from the English homophone bark, which is a ship, but again, it's going back to the Latin noun, which is barca, a type of boat. And the terminology really is connoting the barking dog. So we see that there is this relationship, if you like, between the boat and the barking dog, which in this context would be Sirius, or would be a vessel which is derived from the dog star Sirius. Now, there is a convergent pun here, and we can see that the wordplay is found also within Hebrew as well. So, for example, the Hebrew rendition of Sirah, a boat, is a paronomasia on the Arabic plural noun Sirah, which are wolves. Now, you can understand this certainly within symbolism because boats would hunt in a pack. But also the boat is used to denote a heavenly boat. In this respect, this boat would derive from Sirius or would be identified with the dog star. Now, as I said before, in English, the polyglottal symbolism would be bark, which is a type of boat, and it's also a polymorphic symbol because bark is the noise which a dog makes. So, again, we see in Hebrew the word sirah, which is a boat, is diptych-paronomasia on the Arabic word Sira, which means Sirius, which is the star system associated principally with panspermia in the Quranic tradition, the second creation. Now, in the Arabian folklore, the constellation of the dog star is therefore identified with the genie's lamp, which, as we said before, is a cytological signifier of the dog star, which relates to the dog star, and it's used to denote this angelic vessel. So, if we have a look at the polyglottal symbolism, just to sum up the symbolism, we can say that in English, bark, a ship, also denotes bark, which is a barking dog, and is again a signifier of Canis Major, which would be the dog star. In Hebrew, Sira, a boat, relates to the Arabic word plural noun Sira, which are wolves, and Sira, which is Sirius, again, which is the dog star. So, now, examples of, if you like, the combination of the cytological and scaphological tradition are found within the occult symbol of a bottle, of a boat within a bottle. In this context, the bottle is a cytological signifier of a vessel, which would denote a boat. So, that is basically a short summary of the cytological tradition. The cytological tradition relates to vessels such as baskets. Again, the idea of a basket is that which is pulled up into heaven. We've got barrels, again, is a type of vessel, is related in the Greek etymologically to a ship or a boat. But again, the barrel has this connotation of this circle, which can denote, in this context, either a wheel, a saucer, or a vessel. Again, the barrel is like a giant wheel, and so the barrel is a very good signifier of the opening wheels. And the juxtaposition with the cytological tradition is scaphology, which is the study of angelic vessels within the religious and mythological tradition. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give this video a thumb up. It's great talking again. Please tune in, and this is Pierre Sabak. Let's try and make this a better world. Thank you very much. Thank you.